Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nev and this is Rainbow Tarot UK. So lovely to have you here joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we're doing a reading on what is going on between you and your person. So if you're feeling a bit confused, you're not really sure what's happening, this is the reading for you. So we have got our three piles to choose from. We have pile number one, which is this card, and it says your spirit sparkles when you connect with what you love. Okay, and that is with the green Aventurine here as well. Then pile number two is this card, which says it's okay to have a voice and speak your truth. And that's with pink Howlite. There we go. And then pile number three is this card, which says make the choice that empowers you. And that is with the Rhodonite stone here. All right, okay, so those are your three piles. Just go for the pile that feels right. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, it just means you might have messages in that pile, and you can choose to listen to more than one pile if you feel drawn to it. But otherwise, I'll see you really, really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hi pile number one, welcome back to your reading. So lovely to have you here. I hope everyone is doing really well. Sending you all my love and light as always. And today we're doing a reading on what is going on between you and your person, what's happening. You know, if you're a bit confused, we're going to try and help you to get some clarity. And you came in under this card, which says your spirit sparkles when you connect with what you love. Beautiful. So let's put that there actually. I'm going to put my little green, sorry, you also came in under the green Aventurine. I'm going to put that green Aventurine there so that we can see it. Super. So let's, actually I might just move that right over there. Lovely. All right, so let's get straight to it, shall we? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at your energy, I'm going to look at their energy, I'm going to look at the joint energy between you to try and clarify what is actually happening, what's going on. And if we need to pull some advice on, some cards on advice, then I will do. But let's start off with you. Let's find out what's going on for you in the connection right now, how you're thinking and feeling towards them and towards the connection. So let's start off with a Lenormand. So let's find out. So for pile number one, how are they, you know, thinking and feeling in this connection? What's going on for them? So what is going on for them? So we've got the Bouquet, which is a positive card in the Lenormand deck. And this says gifts, love, happiness, abundance, passiveness and peace. Right, so let's put that there. Let's get out one more oracle, shall we? Let's get out one of these. How is pile number one thinking and feeling in this connection? What's going on for them in the connection? What's going on for pile number one in this connection? Thank you. Let's see what we've got. Your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Okay, so your path. Right, okay, let's get out some tarot, shall we? So what is pile number one currently thinking and feeling in this connection? What's going on for them? What is pile number one thinking and feeling? What's going on for them? We've got the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands is the overarching energy. Okay, so it could be that at the moment what's going on for you in this connection is that the overarching energy is heaviness, right? So burdened. So you might be feeling overall a bit heavy and burdened by this connection. It could be for many of you that it's because it's secret. So this might be a secret connection. So perhaps it's a secret love or in some way, in whatever form that takes. Or you could be in a situation where you're having to keep your feelings hidden or secret, and that's weighing heavy on you, right? Because you've got here your spirit sparkles when you connect with what you love. So maybe you feel, or maybe there's some sort of obstacle or something preventing you, or you feel there's something obstacle that is preventing you from connecting with what you love, connecting with this person. There's something in the way of that, and it feels very, very, very heavy. I think you feel like you just want things to be, I can get the phrase out in the open, because we've got the Ace of Swords right next to the High Priestess. Well, the High Priestess is a secret energy, and the Ace of Swords is a brand new, honest, open, direct beginning, if you know what I mean. So it's sort of in contrast to the High Priestess energy. So maybe you're in a situation where you just want things to be out, where you want to be able to, want the situation to be out in the open. So if it's a crush or if it's a secret situation, you want it to be out there. You want to have a new, honest beginning with this person. The Knight of Wands says you feel a huge amount of attraction for this person. You're almost like wanting to run. You know, you want this connect. I feel like maybe you want this connection to start, right? Because you have a lot of passion, you have a lot of fire for this person, a lot of attraction for them. And the Page is also a new beginning, so a brand new tangible beginning. It could be that some of you are students in this connection, or some of you are on some kind of course of learning. Maybe that's where you know them, that's maybe where you're attracted to them. Maybe you're on a course together, or you're in some sort of educational setting, or you're doing some kind of training together, or something like that. That just could be an aside for some of you with the Page of Pentacles here. But it's like there's two cards of new beginnings here. So it might be that you're wanting to start something with this person, because you've also got the path, your path, really. So maybe you're thinking this path is something that you need to be on, that you want to trust this connection, you want to trust this person, that you want to get past any fears or problems or illusions you might have if this is a secret connection. So any worries or stresses, you want to move forward because you think this is the right path for you. You think this is this person is the right person for you. You want to connect with that person, and if you connect with that person, you think it's going to help you to sparkle. It's going to bring sparkle back into your life instead of this kind of heaviness. The bouquet, obviously, you have very positive feelings towards this person, because the bouquet is representative of love, of happiness, abundance. You feel this connection could give you all of that. And maybe it's not giving you that at the moment. So it could be that you're in a situation that is heavy, but you want it to lift. You want it to have a new start. You want it to get into a new cycle where things are much more exciting, where there's much more passion between you, where you are connected, where it feels honest and truthful. But you want it to be lighter than maybe where it is at the moment. Okay, so that's how you're feeling. If that doesn't sound how you're feeling, then you might want to listen to another pile. So we've got all of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We've got all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. All of the earth signs, actually, of Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. Right, okay. So now let's just find out what is going on with your person. What are they thinking and feeling? So what is pile number one's person thinking and feeling right now in this connection? What's going on for them? We've got another positive card, which is the Rider, which is messages, thoughts, ideas, news. Okay. Let's get out one of these cards. What are they thinking and feeling? What is pile number two's person? Not pile number two's person, sorry, pile number one's person. Thinking and feeling about this connection, about pile number one. What are they thinking of? No, what one do I want? What are they thinking and feeling? Thank you. Let's go for that one. Individuality. Every person has their own personalised study plan in this Earth school. Okay. Individuality. Let's get one of these cards. So what is pile number one's person thinking and feeling in this connection towards pile number one? What are they thinking and feeling? The Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Now I've got two, I'm going to take them. I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, those two came together, so I'm going to put them like that. Right, what's at the bottom? And Justice. So this person is also feeling that there's something stuck about this connection. And it could be for a lot of you that it's because of secrecy. Maybe it's because of secrecy, something hidden, something not being out in the open. Right? So there's something about you two that's hidden, secret, not out in the open. And they feel stuck. This person particularly feels stuck because of that. What we have here is this person could be in a relationship, in a settled relationship here. So this could be a three-way connection, because we've got the Justice card, which can talk about contracts and marriage, springs to mind. So this person might be married. Yeah, because it could be that they feel, this person might be married to the Queen of Pentacles here, and they feel a sense of lack in that connection, which might be why they're attracted to you. That could also be how you can read this. So it could be that they're in a settled connection, but they feel stuck in that because actually there's some sort of secret attraction or something going on with you here. I feel like they want to connect with you, message you, get thoughts, messages, ideas. I feel like this person also wants things to be out in the open somehow, a bit like you. I think they're feeling that would be better. I think they see you as an individual. This person sees you as an individual, somebody who stands out. And I think this person dreams of or wants some beginning with you as well. I think you're on track in that you both want a new beginning, because this is also the Ace of Pentacles here, which is a tangible new beginning, and you had the Page of Pentacles. So certainly this person wants a new beginning with you. I think they believe in that they could be very happy with you, with the Ten of Cups here, for sure. They're very attracted to you. I feel this person is very, very, very attracted to you. I mean, the other way of seeing it is this is some sort of maybe renewal or reconciliation. So maybe at the moment you two are not together, because that's the other way of reading a hidden situation. Maybe you're not together. Maybe you've split up. This person is feeling stuck. And they are wanting balance back in the situation with the Justice card here. They're wanting things to get back into balance, for things to get back on track, to be happy with you again, to have this new beginning with you, and come out from being in the cold, because this was hidden underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe currently they feel out in the cold, possibly, with you and them. And they don't want that. They want to actually be in a situation with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles to me is always somebody who's in some sort of committed situation. She's very independent. True, she is very independent. She's very hardworking. She builds a very comfortable life for herself. But I somehow always personally imagine the Queen of Pentacles as also as a parent, a partner, because she's very nurturing and caring and loving. So I feel like this person wants to come out of the cold and be in a situation with you. So either a reconciliation situation or something whereby you're out in the open in some way. And they may want to message you to tell you that, connect with you, let you know what they're thinking and feeling. And again, this card also relates to them, because it says your spirit sparkles when you connect with what you love. So I think both of you feel a strong attraction to each other, but I think your person feels maybe a deeper love than you do, because they've got the Ten of Cups. So you might be seeing it as an attraction, as someone that you really feel strongly drawn to, somebody that you like a lot, whereas your person, I think your person feels a lot of love, and also the potential for something solid and stable and settled, for sure. But it could be that they are in a solid relationship, they're in a stable and settled relationship, and they are stuck because they have an attraction towards you, and they can't be open and honest about that. That could also be it, right? And they'd love to be able to communicate with you and let you know how they are feeling. And maybe there is a fear, but they also have fears with the Five of Pentacles here to leave that solid, stable connection because they are fearful of being out in the cold or, you know, of leaving something settled and stable. Yeah, that could also be how we read it, depending on whatever resonates with your situation. Okay, so that's where I see you both at. In terms of zodiac signs, we've got Pisces, we've got Gemini, we've got all of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and we've got Libra energy. Let's now get out some joint cards on the joint energy of this connection. What's the joint energy? What is the joint energy of this connection? Actually, I might get out. I'm going to get out one of these. And then this deck is blocks to love. Right, this is a message deck on blocks to love. So what is the joint energy of the connection? I'm going to do one on this and one on another message card as well. So what is the joint energy of pile number one and their person? What's the joint energy? Sabotaging relationships. So that might resonate with some of you. Maybe there's some sabotaging going on in this connection. Let's have one of these ones. What is the joint energy of pile number? What is the joint energy of pile number one and their person? What is the joint energy? We've got this one here, which is balance. Ooh, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So maybe there's something around balance in this situation. I mean, you could read that this person wants balance in this connection with the Justice card here. Maybe there is a need for balance. Maybe it's out of kilter, out of balance at the moment. Or it's striving to become balanced or to get into balance. Let's have a look at these ones. What is the joint energy of pile number one and their person? What is it? Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Okay, expand your horizons. Come out of the box. Yeah, maybe this situation's a little bit, yeah, I feel like this situation might be enclosed, stuck in some way, and it needs to open up, it needs to expand, or there's a desire for it to expand. That is the joint energy. Let's get one of these out. Now, I've dropped one of these cards on the floor. I've got this deck here. And I dropped one of them on the floor, so I'm going to use that one that I've dropped on the floor. So just bear with me, pile number one, while I pick that up. Okay, back in the room. So when I was going for the other decks earlier on in the reading, this one fell on the floor, and I thought, for some reason I didn't want to pick it up then, but I picked it up now. So this is the Six of Canes, which is the Six of Swords. Okay, so what is the joint energy between pile number one and their person in this situation? What is the joint energy? We have the Death card. We have the Ten of Good Cheer, which is the Ten of Cups. And at the bottom, the King of Good Cheer, which is the King of Cups. So I feel like there is definitely a lot of love between the two of you, I feel. For sure. What's that underneath there? Yeah, look, you've got the mistletoe, but it might involve some sort of choice. It could be a three-way situation here because you've got the Lovers, which is the mistletoe. So it might be that this is a three-way situation or a secret crush or a secret connection. But there is definitely a lot of love between you, for sure. I feel like the energy of the connection, it is moving into a calmer place. And it could be that it's reconciling with a Death card here, or it's transforming. So I feel like whatever's going on, this situation is expanding. It's moving into a better place with the Six of Canes here. It's moving from troubled waters into, because Six of Canes is the Six of Swords, which is moving into peace, moving into calm. It's slowly moving into that. And it could be transforming here with the Death card into a much happier space. So I feel like there is going to be a happier space between you. You are creating a happier space, for sure. I feel like this may be a more settled time for you and them. And the Lovers card can also mean like a soulmate connection. So I feel like if it's a secret connection or if it's a connection where it's a three-way, I think it's going to come around that you and them are going to be together. That's kind of what I feel here, because you've got the King of Good Cheer here, which is the King of Cups, and that is always about balance, emotional balance, and it comes right under the Justice card. So I feel like this situation, if it's been in a situation, if someone's been sabotaging it, or there's been influences in it that aren't that haven't been great for it, or that have got in the way of it, or whatever, then I feel like that's going to change, and you and them are going to be, because it's ended on the Ten of Cups again, you and them are going to actually be emotionally very happy together and connected. So that is kind of what I feel the joint energy is. Let's get some more message cards, because I don't think we need any advice, but we might have some more messages here. Yeah, so I feel like maybe the advice is you might need to be patient, because the Six of Swords is a slow energy. So you might need to be patient for things to expand and for things to move into a better place, but it will transform with the Death card here. So that also might mean the ending of something to begin something again with you, or to start something with you. So what messages do we have for pile number 1 in this reading between them and their person? 1, 2, and I'm seeing that 1, 3. Let's see what these are. So we have this one, which is surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Okay. Then we've got this one here, which is close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay, and then we've got this one here, which is imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So there's a lot about new beginnings, new starts, new opportunities. So I feel like that is what's happening for you and them. There is going to be a chance for a new beginning or a new start, or a reconciliation of some kind. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, do give me a loving thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you very soon in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So lovely to have you here joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we are doing, what is going on between you and them? What is the energy? What's happening? If you're a bit confused and you want a little bit of clarity, then this is the reading for you. And if I feel I need to pull out some cards on advice at the end of the reading, then I will do. But you came into the reading under this card, which says it's okay to have a voice and speak your truth. Lovely card, actually. And I'm going to put that there so that we can see it with a little pink howlite here. How is everyone? Are you doing well? I hope so. Sending you all my love. I hope everyone's looking forward to Christmas. Getting ready, doing everything you need to do. Hoping to have lots of lovely times with family and friends, or if you're on your own, just having a chilled Christmas, that's also perfectly fine. But let's get straight into, so today is obviously a general reading as well, so please just take the messages that resonate with you. You never have to take a message that doesn't resonate with you, and it's timeless, so it's good for whenever you are finding it. So what I'm going to do, as I did in pile number 1, I'm going to look at what you're thinking and feeling in the connection, so get a bit of a sense of where you're at, get a bit of a sense of where they're at, and then get some joint energy cards. And if I feel I need to put any advice, then I will do. But let us start off first of all with you, pile number 2. So how are you currently thinking and feeling this connection? What is going on for you? It's a good way for you to check that this is the right pile as well. So what is going on for pile number 1? Not pile number 1, sorry, I'm not going to do that one. What is going on for pile number 2 in this connection, please? What is going on for pile number 2? Let's go for that one there. What is going on for pile number 2? Now, am I going to come back into focus? I hope so. Let's see if we will. Come back in. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we've got, for you, we've got, this is the Lenormand deck, and we've got neutral, which is the bear. So we've got strength, strong words, envy, negativity, and discontent. Okay, card number 10. So that is for you. Let's get another one. What is going on? How is pile number 2 currently feeling? that one fell out. Let's see what that one is. This one is self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Okay. And what did your main card say? It says it's okay to have a voice and speak your truth. Right. Let us get out some tarot of how you are currently feeling. What is going on for pile number 2 in this connection? How are they feeling? How are they currently thinking and feeling towards their person? What's going on? We've got the King of Pentacles here. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the 5 of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands. So for many of you, you might be in an established connection here, because we've got these 2 people here, haven't we? I feel like this might be a group of people that are in relationships, and maybe are in an established relationship, that on the whole get on, that are doing okay. So I feel like you're in a situation where you believe that this situation on the whole is settled and stable, because you've got the King and the Queen of Wands, well, their counterparts. So you might feel that you and your partner, you might even be married or living together, and you've got a home together. You're stable, you're secure. On the whole, you with the 6 of Pentacles, that's about reciprocating energy, reciprocative energy. You give and take. You're both kind of like balanced, but there might be something at the moment which is causing it to feel challenging to you with the 5 of Wands here. So it could be that you feel there are other things getting in the way of the connection, that your partner is allowing other things to get in the way of the connection, that they're not putting you first. It could be with the self-love here, that you're not feeling like they're currently giving you attention or the love that you deserve, or they're not showing you enough attention or giving you enough attention. But otherwise, the situation is stable and settled, but there's something about it where you're feeling like you're not getting what you should be getting from the connection, or what you should be getting from your partner. They're sort of maybe going for a bit of a period where they're forgotten, where you think maybe they've forgotten to appreciate you, value you. And that you feel like you want to say something about that, because you've got, it's okay to have a voice and speak your truth. And that you value yourself, and you are not happy about that situation, really. Maybe you feel with the Page of Wands here that someone's behaving a little bit selfishly, or something like that. Because this card here says strength, strong words. I feel like maybe you are thinking we need to have a good heart-to-heart. We need to have a conversation. You might be a little bit annoyed or envious of the other things that is taking, what you think is taking away the attention of your partner, and you feel like I feel like there's something about you thinking it's not particularly fair. You don't feel like you're in a fair situation with them, but in an otherwise stable situation, right? That's one way of dealing with it, or one way of seeing this. Seeing these cards here, it could be, another way of saying, I know I said before this is for people that are together, but it could be that your partner is with someone, the person, not your partner, but the person that you feel you are attracted to is with someone else, is in a stable connection, but you are attracted to them, you have a crush on them, and you want to get it out in the open, you want to say something about that. So you feel there's competition for their affections because they're with this other person, they are in a relationship, they are connected, but you feel a strong attraction to them, and you want to fight for them. You want to say your bit, you want to fight for them. That could also be how we read the cards as well. So whatever resonates for you within that. And if that doesn't resonate with you at all, you might want to listen to another pile. So we've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. This is counterpart energy. So for whatever it is, I think you believe that this person is your counterpart. They are your soulmate. They are somebody that you know, who matches your energy in whatever scenario you're in. So obviously we've got Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo with all of these cards here. And then we have the five of, and then we have all of the fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so let's now look at their energy. Let's look at the energy for how pile number two's person is thinking and feeling about them. I mean, if this is like a crush situation and you like them, you might also be feeling like you really like them and there's a huge potential for you and them to be stable and settled, for you and them to have a really good connection, something like that. Okay, so let's see what they're thinking and feeling. What is pile number two's person thinking and feeling in this connection? What's going on for them? All positive. So this is the stars. A new beginning, the universe, the occult, blessings, purposefulness. Okay. Let's have... What is pile number two's person currently thinking and feeling in this connection? Grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Grief. Okay. Let's get out some of these. So what is pile number two's person currently thinking and feeling in this connection? What are they thinking and feeling? Nine of Wands. Justice. Three of Swords. Ten of Wands. Oh, goodness, okay. The Hangman. So this person is feeling heavy in this connection. With the 9 and the 10, there's some grief here. So this person, we've got the positive out of the stars. I feel like this person wants healing with the stars here and a new beginning. I feel like this person wants healing in this situation. So maybe if this situation has gone through some kind of grief or difficult times, because it could be that this person is feeling challenged. Maybe there's a... it could be that there's a possibility that there has been heartache in the situation, or this person is feeling that there's a potential for heartache or separation in this situation, right? And they feel incredibly tired and worn out from the grief or from the difficulties. But what they really want is balance. They want balance and healing here, because you've got the stars. So I feel like for them, what they're really wanting is to have healing in this situation, whatever the situation is between you and them. And again, it says it's okay to have a voice and speak your truth. So maybe they're feeling that they want to talk about things, they want to connect with you. And maybe as well, they've gone through some sort of enlightened process with the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man can mean they feel a sense of stuckness in the connection as well. So maybe they feel it's stuck. It's uncomfortable for them at the moment with all these wands, the 9 and the 10 of Wands, because the 10 of Wands is feeling heavy and burdened. The 9 of Wands is feeling like the wounded warrior, really, which is somebody who's just so exhausted from fighting. So maybe there's been a lot of fighting, or this person feels there's a lot of conflict. You did have some conflict here, or some fighting and some heartache. So this person is feeling like there's some heartache or some loss. We've definitely got grief and loss. It could be that this person feels that you're on the verge of splitting up, or there's a potential for you to split up, or yeah, there's been some sort of separation, and this person wants balance back. They've had a time to think about things. They've become more enlightened. They've found truth, and they want balance in this connection and healing. So that is where your person is at. So in terms of zodiac signs, they are the 9 and the 10 of Wands is Sagittarius energy, Libra, Libra again with the 3 of Swords, and Pisces with the Hangman. So let's now look at what is the joint energy of you and them. What is the joint energy? So what's the joint energy between you? Let's get some... what I'm going to do, so for the joint energy, I'm going to look at these cards are message cards that deal with blocks in love relationships. So let's get one of those. So what's the joint energy between pile number 2 and their person? What is the joint energy? Feeling undeserving of love and affection. So that came across a little bit with, not that you are undeserving, but I think you felt underappreciated. That's kind of what I got from this card. So that might be what's going on for you, and maybe they do as well. Feeling undeserving of love and affection. It might also be that there are some... It might also be that there are some patterns from, you know, childhood, or, yeah, that mean that it's difficult for you or them to give and receive love, or to be in a healthy kind of dynamic, if you like. So, you know, you feel lacking in some way because you haven't had good examples of positive relationships when you were younger. So you don't feel like you deserve them now, something like that. That could be a few patterns going on for you or them where that's concerned. Let's have one of these ones. Okay, what's going on? What's the joint energy? I feel like it's that one. I'm going to take it. Let's see what that one is. So we've got this one here. And this is sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay, so we've got a sacred union there. All right. And that was definitely what you felt here with the counterparts. This was a sort of, yeah, that was as a relationship of soul partners, soulmates, a sort of sacred connection. Let's get out some of these. So, oh, actually, let's get out one of those. Sorry. What's the joint energy between pile number 2 and their person? What is the joint energy here? Answering the call. The time is now. Okay. Let's see what that means. So what's the joint energy between pile number 2 and their person? What is the joint energy? So we have the Page of Candles. We've got balance again with Temperance. And we've got the 9 of Candles again. And we've got the List, which is with Judgment. So I feel like this situation is going through some difficult times, for sure, with the 9 of Candles here. So it is going through a tricky time. You're both right in that there is challenge in this situation with the 9 of Candles here. It feels heavy and burdensome generally to both of you. It might be that you feel you're carrying too much in the connection. Both of you are carrying too much in the connection. But maybe there's a message here to release. Something about releasing stuff that you don't need. Or releasing the past. Releasing whatever it is that's bringing the connection down or making it feel too heavy, because this person's bag has busted and all of that stuff has fallen out because, you know, he's got too many bags, he's carrying too much, really. So that's going to make him feel lighter. So I feel like that is the key to balance, is something around releasing. And with the list here, this is Santa doing his list, working out who is naughty and who is nice, so who's going to get presents and who isn't going to get presents. So there's something about a need for the connection, I think, to work out what it needs and what it doesn't need. So maybe to have a good discussion or a good heart-to-heart and work out between you, to reassess it, if you like, to reassess it and think, okay, well, we do need to do it this way, or we need to do it that way, or we need to let go of that behaviour. And you know, so there needs to be a lot of assessing. And when you do that, talking things through, working out what's really important to the two of you, it will rise, really. So I feel like it will rise. This connection will rise because you've got the Judgment. And it'll be because you will choose to release what doesn't serve you and them anymore, and work out what's really important. And by doing that, it will rise. And with the Page of Candles, that is the Page of Wands, it will have new life. I feel like it'll have new life because pages are at the very beginning. They're about excitement. They're about heat. They're about fun, joy. So I feel like that will come back. It will become more balanced when you release. Maybe old patterns, old dynamic, old ways of doing things. So it does mean the two of you having to sit down and have a good conversation about working out how to move forward in a positive way for the both of you. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's why you've got answering the call. The time is now. The time is now to heal the connection, really, to try to heal it. And I think it will be healed. Because with the Nine of Candles and the Nine of Wands, that is also a card of perseverance, really, of continuing to persevere in tricky times. And I feel like that might be what's going on. You continue to persevere in tricky times by releasing things that no longer serve the connection. So that's about being honest with each other, about sitting down and recognising, you know, what you did wrong, what they did wrong, and how you want to move forward in a positive way with each other. So pile number 2, that's been a reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome back to your reading. So today we are doing a reading on what is going on between you and your person, what's happening between you. So if you're a bit confused and you want some clarity, then hopefully I'm going to be able to provide that for you. And you chose to come into the reading under this card, which says, make the choice that empowers you. Make the choice that empowers you. It's a lovely card, actually. Okay, and also we have it with the Rhodonite stone here. So let's put that there as well. So we've got that. We'll actually just put it above here like that. Okay, super duper. So how's everyone doing? Is everyone doing well? Looking forward to Christmas, as I was saying in pile number 1 and 2. Getting ready for Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, I know that not everybody celebrates Christmas, but if you are, then I wish you all the joy, obviously, for that time of the year. If you're spending it with friends, family, or even just spend it on your own, that's absolutely fine. You might be having a really chilled out Christmas, which is great. Brilliant. So let me know how you're doing, how you're doing it, how you're doing at Christmas. And also just to sort of say that, of course, as always, it's a general reading, so just take the messages that resonate with you. And also it's timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. But let's get straight to it. So I'm going to do it like I did in pile number 1. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at what is what's your energy at the moment in the connection. How are you thinking and feeling in the connection? Then how your person is thinking and feeling and their energy. And then we're going to do some cards on what's the joint energy in the connection. And if we need to pull some cards on advice, then I will do at that point. But let's just try. So for pile number, let's just see, for pile number 3, how are they thinking and feeling in the connection right now? What is pile number 3 thinking and feeling in the connection right now? So this is the Lenormand deck. So let's see what we've got here. We've got the Crossroads. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the Crossroads, which is a decision, choices, doubt, travelling. Right. So that's you. So that's a Crossroads there. Right. Let's get one of these out. How is pile number 3 thinking and feeling? And it does say on your main card, doesn't it? Make the choice that empowers you. So you might be feeling like you have to make a choice in this connection somehow at the moment. So how is pile number 3 thinking and feeling right now in this connection? What is going on for them? Inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Did this one come out in pile number 1? It might have done. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Okay, let us get out some tarot first before we say anything. So how is pile number 3 thinking and feeling towards this connection, towards their person? How are they thinking and feeling? I feel like these are coming out. I don't even want to take all of these. It's quite a lot, isn't there? Let's see. So we've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Star. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You may feel at the moment that things are sort of slow in this connection, because the overarching energy here is the Knight of Pentacles. You may feel that things are moving a bit slowly, or there's not much growth or movement in the connection. And that might be why you feel that you need to make some sort of decision around this connection, because maybe because of that slowness, maybe it's making you feel like this person is not that keen, or there's not much future in this connection, or it's not really going anywhere, it's not valuing me. It could be that you're feeling that it's not valuing you. Because with the Nine of Pentacles here, you might be considering, and that partly might be the choice as well, considering leaving the connection, because the Nine of Pentacles is about a card of independence. The Two of Cups tells me that you feel that there is a strong bond between you and this person. Sometimes you feel you want to stay in it, and sometimes you feel you want to leave it. I think there's something about you wishing that there was more collaboration between the two of you. Maybe you feel there's a lot of love, but maybe you feel like you don't do many things together, or you don't connect as much as you should do, given the feeling. There's something like that, given the feeling between you. Maybe you feel there should be more collaboration, there should be more doing things together, there should be more, that might tie in with why you think things are just going very slowly, because there's not a lot of, maybe there's a lot of physical connection with the Two of Cups here, a lot of physical union, but not much of anything else. That could be as well what you're feeling here. You might be feeling as well that I think you might be feeling as well that in order for this connection to survive, it needs to heal. With the Star card here, there needs to be some healing in it. It needs to sort of renew or manifest again somehow. So maybe you're thinking that the dynamic of the situation needs to change in some way. We need to become more collaborative. Maybe we need to become more loving rather than sexual or physical. There needs to be more love in the connection. It needs to manifest in that way going forward. It needs to have healing. Otherwise, I feel like I want to leave it, because it's just too slow. Things aren't moving and developing in the way that I want, or I feel it should be at this point. And maybe it's affecting my self-worth, or my my sense of my self-esteem, something like that. And that might be why you're at the crossroads there. So that's how you are seeing the connection. You feel like there is a strong bond. You do feel like there is a strong bond, but it's just, for whatever reason, you feel like it's not, the connection isn't moving, developing, progressing in the way that empowers you, right? That's empowering to you, or that's in line with what you want, or what you want from a relationship. So that's kind of where I see you are at. But let's now take a look at where they're at. But in terms of zodiac signs, we've got Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, and we have also got all of the earth signs, haven't we? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Right, so let's get some cards out for them. How are they? How is pile number 3's person currently thinking and feeling about pile number 3? And the connection, how are they thinking and feeling? So we have negative, which is the mice. We've got theft, sabotage, debts, lies, problems. So we don't have to take those words word for word, but we've got a general sense of, and we've also got it here with the normal, that it's a negative card. Card number 23 is about challenge and change. 23 adds up to 5, and 5 is about changes and challenges. So let's get another one of these. So how are they thinking and feeling in this connection? How is pile number 3's person thinking and feeling? Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Okay. Let us have some tarot here. How is pile number 3's person thinking and feeling? in the connection. How are they thinking and feeling? What's going on for them? Ace of Cups. The Knight of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. We've got Temperance. And we've got the King of Wands. Okay. And we've got the Empress as the overarching energy. Well, I mean, obviously they realise that there are some things in the connection with the mice here that are negative, right? That there's something about the connection that's not quite right. Maybe there has been some lies. Maybe there have been some problems within it. And so for them, maybe they are also feeling that there's a bit of a crossroads situation going on. But I think for them, they are... if they're feeling like there's any chance of separation in this connection because of that, I don't think they're believing that it's going to lead to outward separation. Unlike you, I think you'd be willing to kind of like, okay, you might be at the point where you're thinking this has either got to improve and renew and heal, or I'm off. Whereas for them, they're thinking, well, if that does happen, we can always come back to it, or I can always come back to it, because I would want that to be a temporary break. I wouldn't want it to be a full-time disconnection, really, because the Seven of Pentacles, it comes right under the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about stepping back with a view to going back and reinvesting in something. So it's an assessment card, really. So I feel like this person definitely believes that there is love in this connection. They have faith. They have faith in the connection. They see that there are negatives there. Maybe they are the person that creates the negatives, because the Knight of Wands can be a selfish energy, and it comes right under the Two of Cups. So maybe they are, you know, their behaviour, which could be quite selfish. It could be quite, I think I said in here where you're thinking the connection's very physically active, but maybe... and that's not always the traditional meaning of the Two of Cups. I just felt that intuitively, that maybe you were feeling like there is love there, but it's not progressing in a loving way. It's kind of just done all through the physical, and it could be that that's kind of what they go for. Like, this person might be very physically, well, so they certainly find you very attractive, that's for sure. But it might mean that emotionally they've been a bit cut off. But I think what this person is now realising is that they need to kind of maybe offer love, right, so that it can be balanced. So I think this person is realising that they need to invest in the situation with the Empress card here, which is about growth. So this person does actually want to invest and grow and nurture this connection and bring it into balance. And they want to mature. So they've gone from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, which is a much more balanced energy. So I feel that your person has a bit more faith maybe in the connection than you do. And that might be why you've got the crossroads, because you are the one that's thinking, listen, this is going to go either one way or the other unless this situation improves for me. Whereas this person is thinking, yeah, there are negatives in this situation, but and I'm, you know, there might be something to do with the way in which I'm operating in the connection, but I'm realising that actually I need to offer a bit more. I need to offer more love in this connection. I need to be more demonstrative of that. I want balance in this connection. I want us to be balanced, and I want to be wiser, and I want to grow this connection. So that's kind of where your person is at. So in terms of zodiac signs, we have all of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. We have... we also have, with the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and the Empress is also Taurus energy. So let's have a look now at the joint energy between you. What's going on jointly? Now these cards are message cards around blocks in connections. So let's get one of those out. Oh, what have we got here? Fear of getting hurt. So that might mean relevant to you or to them. So there might be a fear of getting hurt. And maybe there's a fear of going, you know, because when you sort of go deep, when you are vulnerable, you know, to fall in love to love someone is to be a little bit vulnerable, isn't it? Because you open your heart. So maybe there is a fear on your part or their part of getting hurt by going in too deep, or being too open, something like that. And that might be why there's been some behaviour which has not been very committed, maybe. I don't know. Let's also get in one of these. What is the joint energy between pile number 3 and their person? So maybe somebody's been sort of like, you know, sabotaging it, or, you know, because they're actually fearful of getting too close. We actually have got 2 here. So we've got this one here, which is healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay, and then we also have this one, which is criticising one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So that's also a little bit about healing through acceptance, isn't it? Of each other's, you know, faults, warts and all of that. But let's get out some tarot now. Let's ask, what is the joint energy between pile number 3 and their person? What's the joint energy? So we've got the Queen of Canes, which is the Queen of Swords. We've got the Knight of Gifts, which is the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Good Cheer, which is the Page of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. And the overarching energy is the 7 of Candles, which is the 7 of Wands. Okay, so it is challenging. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It is, the joint energy is that it is challenging with the 7 of Candles here, the 7 of Wands. But there is also huge potential for healing in this situation, for things to improve. If you stay in it, if you choose to stay in it, pile number 3. Because with the Wheel of the Year, that shows, you know, things moving into a better place, into a better... I feel like as well, when it says that... Oh, I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'm going to put that there. No, that's not going to work, is it? Let's move this here. And then I might just move this to here. So with the Wheel of the Year, I always feel like in the new year, like 2025... things are definitely going to improve for you and for this person. I feel like it might be slow, so there might be slow healing, right? So I know that you didn't like the slowness here, but I think that there is potential. If you can stick it out, if you can, stick it out, probably is the wrong phrase, but if you decide to stay in it, because I do think that you're at a point where you're thinking, I'm not sure that I'm going to stay in this. But I feel like this person does have the intention of balancing this situation, of showing more love. And I think the joint energy is that it will improve, it will get better, but it might be slow still with the Knight of Gifts here, which is the Knight of Pentacles. But it's a chance for it to move into a more honest. I feel there's something about it becoming more honest. Maybe it's through being more honest in how you speak to one another, in your conversation, in communicating. And that's with everything, isn't it? You know, things are generally better when we communicate better. So I feel like communication will be better, will be improved. It might be slow, but the Page of Good Cheer is the Page of Cups, which means it's like a new emotional beginning for the two of you. One based on happiness, really. So I feel like you're going to be happier in the new year, in 2025. And I think that's partly because this person might realise that they need to give a bit more, they need to invest a bit more in the connection, they need to nurture it a bit more, show how they feel. And they are I would say they are currently a bit more on track for that than you are, really. But with the healing and, you know, this card here, and, you know, remembering not to criticise one another, but to accept each other's faults. That's also about healing, isn't it? So I feel like with the Queen of Swords, is always about communication. It's always about doing the right thing. So I feel like it's the right thing for you and them to improve communication. I see that coming. And I see it leading slowly to emotional happiness and emotional contentment. And definitely for the new year, a kind of happier time. But at the moment, with the 7 of Wands, it's a challenge. But the Seven of Wands, or in this case the Seven of Candles, is always a challenge that can be overcome, because, you know, these wands down here, these candles are small, aren't they? They're not that much of a challenge to this little lad here. So, and that's the message of the Seven of Wands, is that you are facing challenges, but there's always challenges that you can overcome. So I feel like the general energy is that this situation, whatever challenges we're in, we can, if we want to, overcome, and we can transform here with the butterfly. We can transform. But if we go back to the original message, which is make the choice that empowers you, I feel like that's a message to you, pile number 1, because you are at this, pile number 3 rather, because you are at this crossroads and you need to make the choice that is right for you. What I would say is that the healing and the communication, or the improved communication, it will be a slow process. So it's a bit like, you know, do you want to stay there? But I do think that things will improve if you choose to do that. But the choice is yours, and you need to make the choice that feels right for you. Okay, so let's get a couple more message cards out before I leave you, pile number 3. A couple more messages for pile number 3, please. Oh, there's that one. And I feel like it's that one and that one there. So I'm going to take them. This says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Now, you couldn't make that up, could you? Because I've just said that. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer, and do what feels right, pile number 3. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. And then we've got this one here, which is, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay, so seize the day, seize the moment. Yeah, go for it. Go for whatever experience you feel is right for you. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. Give me a loving thumbs up. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.